Salutations, welcome, respected friends. By now, it must be a clear understanding, conviction to us that the knowledge alone saves us. Knowledge, theoretical, knowledge, practical, knowledge, experiential, knowledge about the truth. To seek that knowledge only, we are here in our class with the help of the Upanishads. Theoretically, we are gaining the knowledge. May this pursuit be diligent, serious, sincere of gaining theoretical knowledge and unfailingly should be followed by practice of it till the experience dawns. Friends, welcome you all. Through these our pursuits of sadhanas, may Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana Kripa be always on us. Thus, our Vyaktitva is blossoming in a way that it is an asset to us, not a liability to us. May our Vyaktitva blossom in such a way that we are an asset to the Lord and to the world and to the Dharma, not a liability. May all this happen, giving the true fulfillment in our life. So, what are the sadhanas we are here to do every day? Mangalacharana shlokas, Guru Parampara shlokas, Sankalpa, Upanishad mantra ucharana, Upanishad adhyanam, Veda mantra parayana, mantra dhyanam, dhyana purvaka mantra ucharanam, and a small little common sense thought to set our outer life. Welcome you all. Let us start with our Shanti mantras, Sankalpa, etc. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharusibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. Om Yairime Guruvihi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyataha Sarva Vedantaha Tan Nityam Pranatosmyaham. Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Om Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarvalokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmalam Sfatikakrutim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Om Shri Mahasaraswati Namaha. Om Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Om Shruti Smriti Purananamalayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram. Om Bhavata Janata Suhita Bhavita Nijabodha Vicharana Charumate Kalayeshwara Jiva Viveka Vidham Bhavashankara Deshikame Sharanam. Om Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलम् अचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। छान्दोग्योपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्तिविश्वाध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां नित्यनिरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवद शिवकृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरन्तर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्न शाश्वत समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री सामवेदांतर्गत छांदोग्योपनिषदः श्री आद्यशंकर भाष्य सहित अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओमत श्री सामवेदांतर्गत छांदोग्योपनिषत् पूज्याद्य शंकर भगवत्पाद विरचित मंगलाचरण श्लोकः। ओम सच्चिदानंद सांद्राय सर्वातीताय साक्षिणे नमः श्री देशिकेन्द्राय शिवाय शिवघातिने। अगेन ओम सच्चिदानंद सांद्राय सर्वातीताय साक्षिणे नमः श्री देशिकेन्द्राय शिवाय शिवघातिने। ओम सच्चिदानंद सांद्राय सर्वातीताय साक्षिणे नमः श्री देशिकेन्द्राय शिवाय शिवघातिने। In this very first mantra, Bhagavan Adi Shankara starts with Namaha salutations. So, even though we are studying Ekameva Dvayam Brahma Vidya, yet at the Adhyana Kala, Sadhana Kala, when we are in at the level of ignorance, delusion, etc., we need the grace and blessings of the divine, which is invoked through this Namaskara Upasana. Advaita Acharya, Bhagavan Sri Adi Shankara himself is doing and teaching us the Namaskara. Therefore, Namaskara, in which there is a devotional expression, is a must. Point one. Point two, in the beginning, the Namaskara is the Sthula Sharirika Namaskara. Little higher level, the Upasana Rupi Namaskara, where to that Ishta Devata, to that Paramatma, Guru, we do the Upachara Yukta Namaskar. Doing Upacharas is the Namaskar. Upacharas means Dhyayami, Avahayami, Asanam Samarpayami. These are all called the Upacharas, formalities. That is called as Namaskara at the second level. Third level Namaskara is Samarpana. Keep on offering, 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 offering. Last level Namaskara is identification. So when I am doing Namaskara to therefore Sachidananda Paramatma, do at the Namaskara level, then the Upasana level, then Samarpana level, then Tadatmya level. So to the Ishta Devata. So to the Guru. With all of them, total surrender and tadatmya. In tadatmyata, which is little higher step than surrender, we see their presence in us rather than ours. Like when I do surrender to the Guru, in which I offer everything, then the next level in the identification, where am I? It is Guru alone is there, in my Atman as the self, in my Ahankara as the contributor to the world, in my Buddhi, in my Mana, in my Sharirendriya, Sarvatra, he alone is there. That is called as Tadatmita. Tadatma. I am not there. Where am I? He alone is there. These are all the very high level of understandings and sadhanas. When we know and do them and firmly get abided in them, we are beyond all bondages. So, namaskara, in which seeking is there through salutations, is so very essential. So, Namah Sachidananda Sandraya, Namaha Sarvatitaya, Namaha Sakshine, Namaha Deshikendraya, Namaha Shivaya, Namaha Ashivaghatine. So, Namah Shivaya भी आ गया इसमें. That Shiva is Sakshat Adi Guru Dakshinamurti himself. And Ashivaghatin, this is what we want from him as blessings. Let all the Ashivata, Amangalata from our life go away along with the roots, along with the base, along with whatever the causes, along with the supports. All the Ashivata of Dukkha, Ashivata of the Bhaya, Ashivata of the all Malinyata, Shoka, that should never be with me. Let the Lord Shiva, Dakshinamurti, by revealing the Tattva Jnana, destroy the Ashivata from our life totally, permanently. Thus, if you really have time and interest, you can revel through this mantra in the contemplations, in the devotions, in the surrenders, in the salutations. Spending time in this is called sadhana. Creating these samskaras is sadhana. Strengthening, deepening, therefore, this knowledge as well as this practice is what is sadhana. Be a sadhaka. ॐ अथ छान्दोग्योपनिषद् प्रथमोऽध्यायः प्रथमः खण्डः शान्तिमन्त्रः ॐमाप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदम् माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. In this mantra, all the meanings of every of the sentence, the meanings are not a passive, mere, sthula, sentimental understandings. No. They are the understandings, not passive, but a very active dynamic. In fact, this Shanti mantra, if we have really understood, digested, shows us how to keep ourselves extremely busy. A very, very busy schedule in which we have to totally get drowned and engrossed is mentioned in this mantra. You are active, you are dynamic, you are fully engrossed, involved in your own evolution, in my own evolution. For that, what is to be done? All that are mentioned here. So it's an active, dynamic, fully involving mantra, not a passive mantra बस बोल के छोड़ो. बोल के छोड़ो कोई भी नहीं होता हमारे वेदांत में. करके देखो होता है. It's not say and live, it is do and reach. We don't understand these things. In that non-thinking, immature way, we spend our minutes and days. Do and reach, not say and leave. You do it, you reach that state. Yes, you invoke the grace. Grace is always there. You said Namaha in the mantra, first one? Yeah. Now, when you do Namaha, all conveniences that are already given, you are made to become aware. All the facilities given, opportunities given. Utilize them. Work out. In that working, evolve yourself. That beautiful quotations by great Mahatmas and Pujya Gurudevs, in one of the books, I think in Gita, somewhere is a first page. See that stone is carving itself to become an ideal or idol. I have to carve myself to become myself idol. Idol means the one who is reached out to. A sculpture carves out of a stone a beautiful murti. In our case, remember always, we are the stone, we are the sculpture, we are the ones who have to mold ourselves to be the beautiful murti. First for ourselves, presentable, then for the world, acceptable. This mantra talks about that, where we are vigorously, actively engrossed in these activities. आप्यायन्तु ममांगानि. इट्स नॉट ए बेगरी. ए भगवान मैं कुछ भी गधे की तरह जीऊंगा फिर भी प्लीज सी दैट माय फैकल्टीज आर इंटैक्ट. दैट इज नॉट द स्टूपिड यूजलेस लाइफ. Here आप्यायन्तु ममांगानि is by my own choice, deliberately, consciously, intelligently, with a commitment, I am managing, mastering, transcending my own upadhis. Managing, mastering, using, transcending. That is the meaning here. Apyayantu mamangani. Vak, prana, chakshu, shrotra. Vak apyayantu. Did we do our Vedic chanting this morning? Pranaha. Did we do our morning pranayama? Chakshuhu. Have we seen the beautiful form of the Lord, our Ishtadevata? Shrotram. Did we listen to satsang today? Atho balam. Have I taken good food and then other exercises? Indriyani sarvani. Am I mindful of my mind in the morning itself? Am I mindful of my intellect into my chitta, which new divine samskaras have sent? What about me, the ego, a suffering individual with upadita atma in the world, or a seeker of the truth or reality? In what way I have done the apyayanam of all my indriyas, all my antakarana today, so far? The dynamic, conscious, willful effort is called as jivana or sadhana. That's mentioned here. It's not a slavery, it's not a beggary. Nobody, when you beg, gives anything permanently or continuously, even the God. He is a tu mehnat karke kama, isn't it? And always remember the Lord in advance to seek the blessings to do the due. Then do the due. Then again, oh Lord, I have done what I have to do. I have to do what was in my capacity. Now it is the ball is in your court. You scrutinize what I have done. Then bless me. See that we have to do. आप्यायन्तु ममांगानि वाक् प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रम अथो बलम इंद्रियाणि च सर्वाणि. If you read all this sentence, it is a very busy schedule. Whole day I am busy in this, in managing all my faculties. First I have to master them. दूसरों से जय से पहले, दूसरों के से पहले खुद को जय करें. You have to win yourself. Underline this, quotes, italics, bold letters. Then the goal. There's no second goal you can have. Any second goal we have, first goal gets diluted, and in that second goal, nothing but downfall. That much firmness, that was resolve in us. And what is that goal? Sarvam, he, um, Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam. That is the goal. Everything is Brahman, as said by the Upanishad. That is my goal. See that feeling that Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam. So much Upanishads we are listening, but how much Sarvam Brahma, that experience I want to experience, that thought, how many times it is coming in us. That is called molding ourselves as sadhak, for which attending the Upanishadic classes is only a beginning. What we are doing throughout the day, that matters more. In the class, we do nothing. The gurus speak to us, the acharyas speak to us, and they stop speaking. Now the class is over. Now the ball is in our court throughout the day. How many times we have entertained Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam? Wow, that feeling inside. It's a very dynamic throughout the day to be felt feeling, to be entertained. Sarvam Brahma, Upanishad told me. I have understood it. I am doing the abhyas. And that Brahman is imperishable. Imperishable Brahman seen as the perishable world. World shall perish, but not the Brahman. Isn't it? Have we become firm and strong in this knowledge? Rooted in that, abided in that? That is called as becoming Upanishad. Become the Upanishad. I am Upanishad. The Upanishad Ukta Brahman. Sarvam Brahma Upanishad. That is why Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. Again, here also an active, dynamic, committed endeavor. I am not doing the Nirakarana of the Brahman, even in dream, even in once also in dream. What to talk about the waking plane? Brahman with Maya will come in front of me in so many names and forms. I will not value the name and form, which are changeable, which are destroyable, which are alluring, which are attracting, which are confusing, which are deluding, which are binding me. I won't. I will be only not doing the Nirakarana of the Brahman. Come what may, come in whatever the form. Maham Brahma Nirakuryam. So much that Mama Brahma Nirakaro. The Brahman is made helpless, that he is not rejecting me. I know. I want to reject this fellow, Brahman says, but what to do? That I have to reveal myself and I have to look for the qualified. This fellow is the topmost qualified. I have to reveal to him. I am fully qualified. He is fully qualified. The Brahman should feel like that. Mama Brahma Nirakarot. In the choice of revelation for the Brahman, I must be the first choice. That depends on first one. Maham Brahma Nirakurya. Mama Brahma Nirakarot. And that's it. There's no other thing to discuss. Anirakaranamastu, Anirakaranam me astu. The second time saying is infinitely saying. Second time saying is saying firmly and permanently without any editing or changing. मैंने बोल दी ना आपको, 2 बार बोला ना, दोबारा मत पूछ. Don't we say that? Here also. Anirakaranam astu, Anirakaranam me astu means no other business to me. I am not rejecting Brahman is equal to accepting Brahman. I am not accepting the world, therefore rejecting the world. Mama Brahma Nirakarot. Let the Brahman do not do Nirakarana of me is equal to all the parada, all the colors, makeup with which the Brahman is coming in front of me to delude me in the form of these names and forms. May he drop all of them and reveal to me as he is. That is the meaning of Mama Brahma Nirakarot. When Brahman does Nirakaranam of us, he appears to us in the form of this world and deludes us. When the Brahman doesn't do Nirakaranam, he only does Swikaranam of us. You see everywhere Brahman. Sarvam me etat Brahma, Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma, Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam. That is a continuous experience. Mama Brahma Nirakarot, Anirakaranam Asta Nirakaranam. Okay, I will reveal myself to you. But do you have any qualifications? Prove? Hai? Tadatmani nirate, ye Upanishadsu dharma, temai santu. All the Upanishadic dharmas I am going on collecting throughout the day. I am in that sadhana. I am it in the I am not in the beggary to the world. Oh, sense objects, give me the bhoga, sukha. Oh, people love me, help me. Oh, people be compassionate to me, sympathetic me. I am not that slave. I am busy in collecting into me all the Upanishadic dharmas. I am aggressive, I am active, I am dynamic. My every moment is spent in that way. And I am not caring while doing this for any of the sense of tiredness or exhaustion, etc. These are all projections of the mind. कर करके मैं पहुंच जाऊंगा बस. That is the meaning of Tadatmanirte Upanishad Dharma Temai Santu. Temai. In this way, Om Shanti. So the Lord is peaceful because I am no more begging Him. Shanti, I am peaceful because I have reached the ultimate. The world is Shanti because I am no more troubling the world. ईश्वर को भी शांति, मेरे को भी शांति, जगत को भी शांति. Now the Jagat also we are troubling every moment, troubling ourselves too, and troubling Parmat. अशांति उपद्रव निर्माण कर रहे है ना. What is your name? Upadrava Karta. Upadrava Karta is the one who is the creator of all worries, anxieties, tensions, accidents, dangers. Upadrava means. Now, no, through this Ham Brahmasmi Anubhuti, I am only the Shanti Pradata, Shanti Duta, Shanti Karta. The Lord is happy with me. I am happy with myself and peaceful. The world also is sukoon hai mere presence. See the power of this mantra. It is an active, aggressive, dynamic, engrossing mantra. Mantra which makes us engrossed in the highest things to be done. Let us engross in that. So it's not a passive utterance, but it is a dynamic doing. This mantra says to us, expects from us, calls us for. Having seen this, we are trying to study the Sambandha Bhashya, beautiful of this Chandogya Upanishad, very crystal clear, very categorical, unambiguous. From the kalam, the pen of the Lord Bhagavan Adi Shankara. How much we are receiving that with concentration, how much we are contemplating with the faith, how much clearly we are understanding with our sukshmata, and how much we are committed for that with our choice. That is what is all in our hands. हम मंद बुद्धि से क्लास में आते हैं, एकाग्रता नहीं रखते हैं, डिस्ट्रैक्ट होते हैं, तो मेन थॉट्स कैच नहीं करते हैं. सो वी आर नॉट हेल्पिंग अस आवरसेल्व्स. ठीक है. नाउ द सारांश ऑफ द फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ इज वेरी क्लियर. है ना. देयर आर 3 margas with which we go to 3 places depending on the 3 types of lifestyles we live. कर्म मार्ग, कर्म गतियां. कर्म के 3 गति, 3 तरह के कर्म होते हैं. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट 3 गतिज आर देयर. वन इज क्रम मुक्ति गति, every moment endowed with danger. Second is never seeking the mukti, only the higher sukha and bhoga. Third one is doing all the negative things and suffering only the consequence of it. So dushkarma Satkarma, Upasana karma. You know, follow with that is one first one takes you to Brahmaloka, second one takes to the Chandraloka Adi, and the third one takes to the Narakadi Loka. Point one. Two, main point is by none of these two or three paths, we are going to get the Chaturtha Moksha Purushartha. कर्ता बनकर कर्म करते हुए कर्म फल पे डिपेंड होने वाला कभी मुक्त नहीं होता. How deeply this thought has gone into us. Are we allowing it? Are we seeking it? Or with the other samskara vasanas influenced, we are not allowing this knowledge to deeply root in us. Like, when you sow seeds for the plants to grow, around that, if the weeds are there, they eat away the energy, even in the fertilizers. If you add, they don't allow the main plant to grow. So too in our own consciousness or Karana Sharira and even Sukshma Sharira, do we have all that kachara weeds which are not allowing this wisdom plant to be planted? What is the wisdom? Karma phala will never give us moksha. Karta is never liberated, he is always in bondage, can never have liberation by becoming karma phala bhokta, by getting the karma phala, by doing the karma. Isn't it? Or other option, looking at the world around, everybody is involved in the karma and karma phala. So seeing them, oh, life has to be lived like that. Are we misguided by them? Please remember one thing which we are sharing last 2 3 months, more than 10 times. They are not studying Upanishads. They are not studying Shastras. They are following their own ignorance and delusion and misguided by same people. Of course, they may be strong. Of course, they may be with all that audacity or any aggressiveness. So, doing something strongly with aggressiveness doesn't authenticate or certify that doing to be the highest or the perfect. No, you and I are studying Shastras. We have the authority of the Rishis, Munis, and Upanishads. Our knowledge is higher and greater, not theirs. They are all caught up in karma phala as a karta. They are going to be bound only. How can we follow the ignorant people having studied Shastra? This is how we have to understand. That is what Shankara means to by saying all this in the Sambandha Bhasha. Any number of lives, you as a karta get any type of karma phala, you will be bound only. You won't get the Chaturtha Purushartha moksha. Karma means bondage, that's it. बेसिक थिंग उपनिषदि ज्ञान को समझने के लिए बेसिक समझ रहा है देन द वेरियस कर्मास फॉर द अंतःकरण शुद्धि एंड ऑल वो फिर सेकेंडरी इट इज फर्स्ट प्राइमरी बेसिक इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग शुड बी डाइजेस्टेड आफ्टर दैट वॉट एवर इज रिक्वायर्ड एट दैट टाइम एज अ पार्ट ऑफ एवोल्यूशन वी कीप डूइंग सो न च उभयोः मार्गयोः अन्यतरस्मिन्नपि मार्गः मार्गे आत्यन्तिकी पुरुषार्थ सिद्धिः इति Atyantika Purushartha is totally getting liberated from all limitations and bondages, experiencing that freedom. That Atyantiki Purushartha Siddhi, Nacha Ubayoho Margayoho, Anyatarasminapi Marge Purushartha Siddhi, Atyantika Purushartha Siddhi. न इससे मोक्ष मिलेगा by doing the upasana and all, going to the upasya devata loka up to brahma loka, nor we are going to get the atyantika purushartha called as moksha through the punya karmas by going to the chandra loka, swarga loka, adi. And the third one, we need not say when we are living an adharmic life, papatmaka life, forget about moksha, we are given so much of dukkha only narakadi. Yesterday we saw the Mahapapi, where will it reach in our evening Yoga Vasishtha class, Yoga Maharabhaya. Mahapapi is Gati. Then Madhyama Papi. Then the Samanya Papi. Then the Samanya Punyatma, Madhyama Punyatma, Uttama Uttama Dharmatma. What are the Gatis they are going to reach? Very clearly said. See, while listening this, is our buddhi manda, thick, distracted, diluted, careless, inadvertent, or we are serious about it? We are sincere about this information taken as knowledge because of the authority. Then save ourselves. Then what to do? What we have to achieve? What we should keep as goal? How every moment we have to pursue? What we have to pursue every moment? ये सारा समझ में आना चाहिए पर उसके लिए ये सब विद्या है. Okay, so with either of these two, the Atyantika Purushartha Siddhi is not possible. Ataha, therefore, that by which the moksha is possible has to be taught. That is why the Upanishad, the Veda Mata, Samaveda, after telling all these things, Samastam Karma Adhikatam, took up the Upanishads to teach to the disciples. Therefore, Karma Nirapeksha means not even a trace of karma required. It is an obstruction only. It should be kicked away only. That is meaning of कर्म निरपेक्ष. कर्म का लेश मात्र भी जरूरत नहीं है और उसको पकड़ोगे तो वो हमारी लायबिलिटी बनेगा on the path of moksha. There are some people in life, when you take them anywhere, so much they are helpful. कुछ servants होते हैं. So much work they do. You say, यार, I'll give you the flight fare. You come with me. When you come to me, with me सुकून है. And there are some other buffaloes. When you take them with you, you have to leave your main work and goal and serve that fellow. Because he doesn't get up in time. You have to waste time to wake him up. You know, he does nothing. Even you have to make breakfast and you have to call him. हर एक चीज खुद को करना पड़ता है. He is a bhoj only in us. Is it worthy to carry such a load? If you understand the example, so to the karma is only binding when we are pursuing the moksha marga. That is meaning of karma nirapeksha. So without even a trace of necessity of karma. Moksha giving sadhana. What is that? Advaita Atma Vijnanam. These words so direct, no, in the meaning. Can we catch them? Karma nirapeksham Advaita Atma Vijnanam. No karma. Karma means there kamya karma, nishiddha karma, phalasakti yukta karma. No. Antakarna shuddhi rupi karma for some time required. Once antakarna is shuddha, just what is that self? Inquire, reach out, establish in it, get liberated from not self. So karma nirapeksham advaita atma vijnanam samsara gatitraya hetu upamardena. So powerful sentence. You know, this does the upamardana of the hetu sahita samsara gatitraya. No, this is said in Sanskrit. We are trying to tell in English. You understand in your language. Understanding is important. When this Advaita Atma Vijnanam is experienced, then Hetu Sahita Gatitraya is removed, which is bondage. Hetu Sahita Gatitraya. That is the meaning of Samsara Gatitraya Hetu Upamardena. Samsara, these three gatis are nothing but samsara. उनका उपवर्धन करना है. We have to destroy them along with hetu. Only the Advaita Atma Vijnana will free us from the samsara bracket में bandhana, which has got the three gatis of three achievements through three types of karma. Along with that hetu, we have to do the upamardana of it. Advaita Atma Vijnanam samsara gatitraya hetu upamardena vaktavyam. That has to be taught. Iti Upanishad Arabhyat. This is how the Upanishad starts. By saying this, what is the content of this Upanishad? And every Upanishad is said. And by saying this, Bhagavan Shankara is so intelligent, has defined what is the meaning of Upanishad. As we saw exhaustive in Kathopanishad, Upani Purvasya Sadehe Dhatoho Visharana Gati Avasadana Rupasya Upanishad Shabdasya Artha. So here is same he is saying. So Advaita Atma Vijnanam is the gati. Then what is the avasadhanam? Ajnanasya avasadhanam, that we didn't know ourselves, now we have known. Then what is the visharanam? Samsara gatitraya upamardhanam hetu sahito. The visharanam is dissolution of the samsara. Then hmm, the removal is of the ignorance, avasadhanam it's called. Then gati is the destination. Visharana gati, Visharana avasadhana he gati. Visharana is destruction of the samsara. Then avasadhana is elimination of the ajnanam. Gati, the destination, is Atma Vijnanam or Atma Anubhuti, which is moksha. So that's why Upanishad teaches it. Therefore, how many things to understand from it? Plenty of them. So many, 10 of them are there. Every one of them will not say, but one or two. That once we come to Upanishadic Vidya, you have to seek that Upanishadic Advaita Brahma only. Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuri. Be in that maturity. What is the immaturity? Still caught up in karma and karma phala, karta and bhokta. That is samsara. I want to be a bhokta, for that I need the phala, for that I have to do the karma, therefore I am the karta. Hare, that whole setup itself is binding. We have to reduce them, not add them. If somebody is adding those things, then he is not fit for Upanishadic Brahma Vidya and Moksha. That is how the Karma Yoga say, the pressure of the karma phala I have to reduce. Through the Bhakti Yoga, asking that Lord, oh Lord, don't push me into this karma, kshetra and bondage. I want the moksha, giving brahmajnana. Please provide those facilities to me. Give me that push, that direction. When we do it, then a time comes wherein our intellect starts accepting all these things which have already 100 times we heard. That now I have to realize the Advaita Atma Tattva, in which alone there is moksha. There is no moksha in karma and karma. See, this Advaita Atma Tattva appears to be vague because we are not exposed to it much. But that's the reality, that is the giver of liberation. Other things we are very pakka about, the karma phala. And we are habitual also to it. But the thing is, that is the only thing binding. जिससे हम वाकिफ है, जिसमें हम बहुत एंटर करते हैं, दैट इज द कॉज ऑफ बॉन्डेज. जो हमें धुंधला सा पता है, दैट इज अ मोक्ष. ये तो सो इसको पक्का कर लो फिर. मेक दिस नॉलेज एंड साधना पक्का. Think about it. This is what Shankara Bhagwan's and our Rishi's guidance to us. Okay, now the quotations. कि न च अद्वैत आत्मविज्ञानात् अन्यत्र आत्यंतिकी निश्रेयस प्राप्ति. न च अद्वैत आत्मविज्ञानात् अन्यत्र. Other than the Advaita Atmavijnana, there is no Nishresa Atyantiki Nishresa Prapti. The ultimate good can never be achieved without the Advaita Atmavijnana in anything else. Okay. So the contrast little bit. ऊपर का पैरा में इसमें क्या है? There samsara gati hetu upamardhana. That is the non-positive way of saying wherein we are mukta from the bondage. Bandhano se moksha. So bandhano se moksha is a complete sentence. Liberation from the bondages. But it's only half of the result. Like I'm liberated from the jail. It is only half of the thing. The other half is what? Where am I going? Am I going to the 7-star hotel? A big palatial place? Same way here also. The Nishreyasa Prapti is the positive aspect. Nishreyasa means highest good, highest happiness, highest bliss. All finitudes have gone, not sufficient, no? Infinitude has to be experienced. All limitations, bondages have gone, they were causing the misery. But we have to have the positivity, the bliss also. We need dukkha nivritti and sukha prapti. Santa nivritti, ananta prapti. Apurnata nivritti, purnata prapti. Same thing, but The thing, understanding should be pakka. That is why in the second thing, it is at Atyantiki Nishreyasa Prapti, the ultimate good. So the bad is eliminated and good is gained. So samsara bandha moksha nivritti, then Atyantika Ananda Prapti. So dukkha nivritti, sukha prapti, samjho. Dukkha nivritti is not sufficient, no? We have to have the sukha prapti. So Atyantika dukkha nivritti means all dukkhas have gone. Because dukkhas are there to me as a karta because of the karma phala by doing the karma. All that I kicked away, samsara gatitraya hetu pamardhan maine kar di. So there is no dukkha. And where do you get the sukha? In realizing your own essential self. I am the infinite blissful self. That is called Atyantiki Nishresa Prapti. Therefore, Nacha Advaita Atma Vijnanat Anyatra Samsara Gati Traya Moksha is not possible. So to Atyantika Nishresa is not possible. So one shot, two words. Advaita Atma Vijnana is the one shot. The two words are one side, the samsara is gone along with its hetus. Second side, Nishresa Prapti gained. Nishresa is gained. Nishresa Prapti. Nishresa means Nishchayena Shreyas. Nitanta Shreyas. Shreyas is ultimate good. Like Bukhar chala gaya, fever. But not enough, no. You have to regain all your strength and energy. Then you have to be very active and normal. Like in your business, the losses are stopped, but the profits also have to come, isn't it? Everywhere, like your friend, he stopped hating you, but is it sufficient? You should love also. No? Here also, dukkha nivritti atyantika nishresa prapti. So, nacha advaita atma vijnana adanyatra atyantiki nishresa prapti. See, we are studying it from last 2 days. But as a homework, how many times seriously we touched this topic, which is so important to us? Because in the understanding of this only, our sincerity in the studying the Upanishad depends. Not only that, only when we are convinced about this, the unnecessary problem creating samsara, we don't enter. नहीं तो फिर से वही, like the dog's tail. Isn't it? कुत्ते को धूम कहते हैं ना, again it टेढ़ा हो जाता है. Again we are in the world of karta, karma phala bhokta as a samsari dukhi jiva. तो फिर क्या फायदा है इतना उपनिषद पढ़ के? Contemplate on this. These are all the very serious topics. थोड़ा सा ही दिया आदिशंकर जी ने in quantity, but qualitatively is the most important topic, this Sambandha Bhash. Because categorically he is telling very clear. This is the one type of karma, this is the result. Second type of karma, second result. Third type of karma, result. All those results will give bondage only, not moksha. Moksha can come only through Advaita Atma Vijnana. Be convinced about it. Help yourself. Quotations. Ki vakshati hi ataye anyathatah viduhu anya rajanaha te kshaye lokaha bhavanti. Oh, those who are not realizing the self. Anything other than the self, which is projected, when they are valuing it, that valued thing has become Raja, and then you become slave. And the slave is never happy. He has no freedom at all. Na din, na raat, na subha, na sham. He'll have to be like a slave, work only. We have seen that slaves, so many places. Slaves kaho, pashu kaho. They have no freedom. That buffalo or the bullock cannot say, give me a Sunday holiday or second Saturday or a festival or a sick leave or health. No, Bechara, he can't even apply also. They are slaves. So too, we become slaves only to those whom we have appointed as a Raja. Whom we have appointed as the Raja? The Anatma Jagat. Why? Because we have rejected the Atman, the reality. So after telling the entire Atma Vidya, as a hint, if you are not telling, you are not valuing the Atma Vidya and giving the value to the Anatman, that is what making them as the king. When you make that wrong person as the king, he will misuse you as the slave. That is the meaning of this. Atha ye anyatha ataha viduhu. Atha means now I am telling you, ye, whoever are the seeker, ataha, other than this Brahma Tattva, anyatha viduhu. They have faith in the presence and reality of anything other than the self. Anya rajanahate. They are the ones who have somebody else as Raja other than their own self. When somebody else is Raja, you are slave only. When you are slave, what is the result? Kshaya lokaha bhavanti. Loka means anubhuti. Kshaya means all the anubhutis of kshati, limitation only. You will always have the fear, experience of the limitations, not the freedoms. Experience of the finitudes, not infinite. Experience of the dukkha, not happiness. Okay, this is one picture. Those who have rejected the self and appointed not self as a king, now becoming slave to that. Contrast to that, viparyayecha. Viparya means contrast me. The ones who have rejected everything other than the self, identified with the self, saha swarat bhavati. He becomes the king, not the slave. Earlier it is said, Anya Rajana. Somebody else is Raja, I am slave. Here is Sahaswarad Bhavati. He himself is a Swarat, he is a Raja, he is the king. Now these things have to be deeply understood and felt, please. That when I realize the Brahman, I am the king. I command my happiness. When I don't realize the self, I am with the Upadis, then I am the slave. Isn't it? When the body is healthy, I am happy. When the body is diseased, I am miserable. You are slave only. And the body demand this or that thing. Senses demand this and that. अरे गुलामी तो कर रहे हैं हम जिंदगी भर. But say that these all upadhis belong to Prakriti. I am not them. I am the substratum, the Brahman. I am not affected by them. Their coming and going, their arrival, departure, their modifications, none of them can touch me. ऐसा सोचो. Will you be affected by it? You are the Swarat then. Isn't it? We are the Swarat. तो स्वराट बनना है या अन्य राजाना बनना है? अन्य राजाना means somebody else is Raja, I am not, I am the slave. Like in any of the office. Moment the officer comes, good morning sir, good morning. सबको उनको नमस्कार करना. What a pathetic life it is. That every day you have to do namaskar to somebody. अरे, you yourself be the boss. है कि नहीं? Seeking to be a boss is a noble desire. No need to be the slave. Isn't it? So, atha ye ataha anyata viduhu te अन्यराजानः ते क्षये लोका भवन्ति विपर्ये सह सम्राट भवति स्वराट भवति इति. This is what is the clarity given to us. Quotations are given, the main thought is conveyed. So what is Upanishad teaching? Advaita Atma Vijnanam. Why Advaita Atma Vijnana? 1, you become free from samsara. 2, you get the Nishresa Prapti. 3, because the samsara is gone away, you are not Anya Rajanaha slave. 4, therefore you are the Swarat. You are the king of your life. You are liberated. You are Mukta Purusha. Mukta Purusha like a Raja or Baddha Purusha like a slave or anybody else. What do you want? Advaita Atma Vijnanat Anyatra Atyantika Nishresa Prapti Nasti. Moksha Prapti Nasti. Yaad rakh lo bhaiya. Then the example of the Tapta Parashu, which all are there in this Upanishad only. What is that example? Ki Tatha means, and also same way, Dvaita Vishaya Anruta Avisandasya. The ones who are in the Avisandhana, in the attachment with, in contact with, in the wrong notion of giving reality to. What is it? Dvaita Vishaya Anruta. The something other than the Ekameva Dvayam Brahma, the Dvaita, that ahamidam dvaita inside us and me and the world outside. जिसको कहते हैं द्वैता. This dvaita is anrutam, unreal. Rutam, real, is the Advaita Brahman only. So feel the meaning of this sentence. Dvaita Vishaya Anruta Avisandasya. The one who is hooked on to, who is holding on to the Dvaita Vishaya, which is Anruta. Anruta means झूठ. उसका क्या मिलेगा रिजल्ट? बंधनम. सो द्वैत विषय अनृत अभिसंधस्य बंधनम. Okay, this is what is proved to us through an example in this Upanishad, fifth sarga last में, fifth chapter में या chapter में है वो. What was the example there given? कि तस्करस्य इव, चोर, he has done some stealing. He says मैंने चोरी नहीं की. Then there is a way, like nowadays there is a lie detector machine. Very powerful they are. वो पता नहीं कैसा करता है, वो जांच कर बोल देता है हम झूठ बोल रहे हैं. Lie detecting machine. That time they used to have the tapta parashu, the hot, red hot sword, not sword, the axe. Parashu means Parashuramji. Pars nahi and parso nahi, parashu. Tapta parashu. So you have to hold that parashu with your hand, not the lakdi wala part, the iron wala which is red hot. So if the hand burns, then you are speaking lies. That you have not stolen. So you have not stolen is a lie. That means you are a stealer, you are chor. That is proved those days. So Dvaita Vishaya Anruta Visandasya Bandhanam. कैसा है बंधनम उनका? इस तरह. What is the bandhanam example? Taskarasya iva tapta parashu grahane. है ना? When that real taskara, chor, tapta parashu grahana, when he holds that tapta parashu, he'll have two things. One is what? Bandha daha bhavaha. Immediate result is the hand gets burnt. Because the hand is burnt, then all others know that he has spoken lies. Therefore, he has not stolen his chut is equal to he has done the stealing. It is satya. Then once you know his chor, the second result is he will be bound. So with upadhi tadatmya, as a jiva, in the present we suffer all the limitations. And in the future also we are going to be bound. हाथ तुरंत जला भी है और उसको जेल में भी डालते, बिकॉज इट इज प्रूव्ड दैट ही इज लाइंग. झूठ बोल रहा है. व्हाट इज द झूठ? कि मैंने चोरी नहीं की. सत्य क्या है? चोराहा, चोर किया, उस चोरी की. सो दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ. ठीक है ना? तस्करस्य इव तप्त परशु ग्रहणे बंध दाह भावः. So a chore, when he holds on to the parashu, hand is burnt, it is proved is a chore, he will be put behind bars. In the same way, anybody who is holding on to Dvaita Vishaya Anruta, that Dvaita Vishaya Anruta, Dvaita Vishaya is Anruta. You are holding on to it. Then it is like Tapta Parashu. That Dvaita gives immediate bondage also, future also it will bind. That is what says, samsara dukha praptischa iti uktva. Samsara dukha prapti is absolutely sure to the one who is holding on to the Dvaita Vishaya, which is Anruta. Example is, if somebody has stolen it, and if he is speaking like that, मैं चोर नहीं हूँ, when he holds the parashu, his hand will burn. तो hand burning example में दो बातें क्या है? Immediate burning also, then jailed also. So in present also we suffer because of Dvaita, and if you hold on to that Dvaita, कल को भी आपको बंधन में डाले, कल को भी दुखी होगे. This fellow could have said no, that no, I have done the stealing, mistake हो गया, तो कम से कम punishment से उसको free करते. But no, he says no, I have not stolen. नहीं किया तुमने चोरी? नहीं. तो then पकड़ के दिखाए तब तो परसों पकड़ लिया, जेल गया हाथ. Then double, एक hand burnt, then second is चोरी, third thing is झूठ बोलने. like in court, One is one punishment is for the crime done. Second is for the झूठ बोलना. थर्ड वन क्या है ना, गवाहों को रिश्वत लेकर मिसगाइड करने का. By giving, bringing the wrong witnesses, this accused has tried to cheat the court itself, the judge itself. Our judgment is tried to tarnish it by presenting the wrong sakshi. Therefore, उसके लिए भी punishment. चोरी करने के लिए एक punishment, झूठ बोलने के लिए दूसरा punishment, झूठे गवाही पेश करने के लिए. Isn't it? In the same way, we suffer because of identification in the upadhis. First suffering, because upadhis are limited. Second, we suffer because we working for the upadhis. Third one, we suffer because we justify that life. झूठी गवाह. झूठा गवाह क्या, दुई को सुख मिल रहा है ना, from this world, etc. Pleasures I am getting. See, when I sit in the AC, how happy it is. Isn't it? Are Maharaj, that is at the Sthula Sharira level. Isn't it? But the AC is not permanent. And AC is not the only way by which the body is happy. If you are fevered, AC will not work. वो तो तुमको fever को बढ़ाएगा वो. In सर्दियाँ you can't use it. How many conditions are there, you see? Still, we are at the body level only we are seeking that experience of the comfort with the AC. But we do the jhuti gawah. We try to justify. Like the Raja telling to that sannyasi, what you are a sannyasi, पहनने को कपड़े भी नहीं तेरे को. You see me, मैं तो इतना महल में I stay with all the comforts, luxuries, with so much of richness. What are you? Sannyasa shushka eva hi. See that Gokarna's father, Atmadeva, in Bhagavad Puran. He doesn't know the sannyasi in a different experience of I am Sarvadhisthana Brahman. I am not these limited upadhis, conditional upadhis. जिसका थोड़ा कुछ हो गया तो वो दुखी दुख हो जाता. Isn't it? So this is one example of Tapta Parashu. Another example, same Tapta Parashu is to be held by another fellow who has not done this chori. And he also says, मैंने नहीं की. तो उसको भी कहा परशु को पकड़ो. So he held on to that. Then he didn't burn and he is proved to be not the chore. So he is acquitted. Earlier was the convicted. He was punished. He is acquitted, he is released. So that Satya Avisandhana is the another one. See, Dvaita Anruta Avisandhana. Advaita Satya Avisandhana. Dvaita Anruta is the duality of Jiva, Jagat, etc., which is Anruta. If you are holding on to that, then that will give you the dukkha, like the chore is given, the immediate dukkha of hand burning as well as jailed. But the Satyavisandhana, the one who is realizing the self, is like the other person who has never done the chori. So he tells, I have not done any theft. He holds the tapta parashu. His hand is not burnt, he is liberated. So, Uktva Advaita Atma Satya Abhi Sandhasya Ataskarasya Iva Tapta Parashu Grahane Bandhadaha Abhavaha Samsara Dukkha Nivrittihi Mokshacha Iti. That burning will not happen to his hand. Then he is immediately released from the immediate bondage which was there. Then permanently is freed. बस आप जाओ बोल के. The case is totally rejected, or what you call it. The person is proved to be innocent, guilt-free, acquitted. Therefore, the court इनको बाइज्जत रिहा कर रही है. ऐसा हम कुछ कहते हैं. Respectful. So here also, the other one, Satyavisandhana, for him the example is the one who has not done the chori, achoraha, when he holds that the tapta parashu, neither the hand is burnt, nor anymore he is put in jail. He is liberated. So to आप सोच लो कि द्वैत अनृत अभिसंधान leading to the dukkha and samsara bandhana, or advaita satya abhisandhana, advaita atma abhisandhana, with which no dukkha, no samsara, only moksha. आपकी मर्जी. Means this Taptaparsha example comes in fifth or sixth khanda or adhyaya. That is why Bhagavan Shankara used it. Next comes to us, okay, we pursue the Brahma Jnana, but थोड़ा फ्रीडम तो दो ना हमको. थोड़ा इधर उधर घूम के उस सेवा भी करेंगे. We will do the tree plantation, we will do the blood donation camps, we will do the other social services, etc. Again, same problem, like Dhritarashtra. We hold on to what we have been doing continuously. That ego in us, which has settled in doing all the nonsense, doesn't yield easily immediately. So here, in this complete para, next one, Jnana Karma Samuchaya Khandana is done. Okay, in the next para, in this Upanishad, in the beginning, the Upasanas are told. Even in the 6th, 7th chapter also, Upasanas are told. Why they are told, what is the need of it, how it helps us in the Advaita Atma Vijnana, that topic he covers. In this way, the Sambandha Bhashya gives a solid base to our intellects, not only to study this Upanishad, but also for rethinking and starting our life in a new way for the moksha rather than for the bondage. And let us no more be an ignorant, deluded person like how the one who has not studied the Upanishads. उपनिषद पढ़े बंदे को अपने जीवन में अंतरात्मा ही लक्ष्य होना है, not the outer world. Else we will be continuously samsari. And what happens in samsara? Different upadhis we enter into, depending on punya papa, the sukha dukkha comes. But one dukkha, that I am becoming old, I will die, that will not live. Even a roaring lion also, frightening the whole jungle of animals. When that fellow becomes old, देखो बगल में से कोई रैबिट खरगोश भी जा रहा है, he cannot do it. Old age तो आएगा ही, that roaring he cannot do. Death तो आएगा ही. In the anatma upadhis, it is there. At the gross body level, we said. The mind, intellect, and senses level, the sufferings which we go through, we know it. All of them are not real, but given to us, and we take them as real, and we are lost in them. Why? Because the reality we have not realized. You have not realized the rope has rope, so we have projected the snake, then we gave reality to it, then we are frightened that it is biting me or has bitten me. Let us continue it in our next class. One day this much we'll do tomorrow. एक दिन ये भी लगेगा. Yes, मेरे ख्याल में 2 दिन में संबंध भाषा done. We enter into the Upanishad. When we start Upanishad, first chapter what is there, again for 10 minutes we'll talk. Then first khanda what it is there for 2 minutes. Then we take up the mantras with Bhashya and enjoy it. Thank you. Be in this class regularly. May every minute given by you, spent by you, be fruitful for you, useful for you, in the form of gaining the knowledge or refining the knowledge or deepening the knowledge or strengthening the knowledge or getting conviction to live up to the knowledge. May the Guru Parampara, the Lord, bless all of us through these classes. Thank you. Om 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 Purnamadaha Shrutimatre Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. That's Upanishad class for today. That is the dose. Now we will do the other one. There are 2-3 more things are there. First one is our Vedic chanting. Third mantra in continuation from the ATHARVANA Veda. called as the Abhichara Dosha Nivarana Sukta. Mana Shreyamsi Bahuvignani. Don't ask why, but that is how it is. Then when we are on the path of the good, the obstructions come in from so many directions. Inner obstructions anyway. कभी कभी इवन देवता लोग भी हमारे सामने challenges रखते हैं. So we need to be mindful about that. So these prayers invoke the Devata's Kripa to protect us from all those abhichara. Here address is mainly to those who deliberately troubling us. Okay? And you include in that those who are inadvertently troubling us. सबको ऐड करो. Their trouble should not trouble us. They should not become an obstacle to us in our Adhyatma Marga. Okay? The 19th mantra, my dear friends, it also has got how many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8 mantras. Yeah. So the Shukracharya is the Rishi, Apamarga Devata, Vanaspati Devata are the Devatas. So, O Sahadevi, O Apamarga Devi, you are Shatruchedakaha. You are the eliminator of the continuous natural Shatrus. So, whoever have done the prayoga of the Dushta Krutya Shakti on me to destroy me, my sadhana, my children, grandchildren, may it go back and teach a lesson to that person only. Whoever has done it. Whatever the way he wants to harm me, let that harm happen to him so that he knows the pain of it, he refrains from it. So to O Sahadevi, who is the Sahadevi here? Apamarga Devi, whom we are invoking to free from the abhichara done from others, by others. So the Kanva mantra Maharshi is the one who has seen this mantra which invokes you who protect us from avichara. So you are there utilized by all the saints and sages to protect themselves during the sadhana kala. Therefore, you be the sainya to protect this person, sadhaka, whoever is invoking you. For his parirakshana, you just take up the journey and go and, like a soldier, and eliminate all the dushtata. In fact, whichever the country or place or in whosever life, O Apamarga Devi, you are worshipped at that place. There is no fear from the avichara, etc., to the beings. That is your kripa. So, just like Lord Surya, because of his resplendent light, is considered to be the highest of the devatas, in the same way, O Apamarga Devi, you, because ward away all these negative Shaktis, are considered to be the Uttama Oshadhi. And it's a very interesting sentence. Huh? You are the one who are the protectors of those who are Durbala and Aparipakwa, who are weak and not completely matured. We are all in that kind. We don't have the strength of various types, and our paripakvata of atmasthiti we have not reached. So for that, for such people, you are the protector. Whoever the Rakshasas troubling them, destroy those Rakshasas. Those who are doing the avichara. So to O Oshadi, Apamarga Oshadi. You are utilized by the Devatas also earlier to destroy the Asuras. From that time, you have become famous. So too, I am here praying to you, be around me as a kavacha and destroy all the avichara shaktis. So too, O Apamarga Devata Shakti becomes spread by becoming various branched. Okay. Go in the direction of the Virodhi who is attacking me. Please know for certain, for no reason he is trying to destroy me. Please act upon him and finish him only. In the same way, uh, mm, when your Shakti is invoked, then all the Krityas or the Avicharas, which are prayojita by anybody from any direction, you are so powerful to destroy all of them. You know? Like the landmines are kept. So landmine neutralizers are there. You know, something is infection is made. Then that infection removing antibiotics, etc. are used. So you are the protector from every of the avichara that is happening to me. So to finally with your power taking the U-turn, the Krutya Shakti should go back only. Then one more. Uh, oh, mhm. I am Atmabhimukha. I am seeking the self. Toward the world, I have no impure intention, nobility, only the pure intention, nobility of my respect, love, service to the world. I have stopped seeing the world as an object of enjoyment. I know the world is the divinity. I am there to serve. From my heart, all that clarity is there. Now, I am praying to you. You be strong to bless me. So, all the Shatrukrita, Vag, Rupa, harm to me, called as staff, etc., or any way the Shatrus are trying to trouble me, please go and destroy them, eliminate them, remove them. In the same way, O Shadi, O Sahadevi, O Apamarga Devi, Shatavidha, hundreds of plannings you do, hundreds of paths or ways you find to protect me. So to find thousands and thousands of upaya, but please protect me from all the krutya and avichara attacks happening on me from the world. In the same way, O Oshadipati, O Sahadevi, O Marga Devi, may the Deva Indra and all Devatas empower you so that you become powerful to answer my prayers by protecting me from all the dushtas by eliminating them. ये मैं तो कहता हूँ ना साधना में हम भूल जाते हैं. As I told you last 3 days, every day we are saying consciously, knowingly, deliberately, unknowingly, so many sources are obstructing our life. May this Avamarga Devata, may this Sahadevi Devata, may this Oshadi Vanaspati Devata protect us from all of them. This is the meaning. Meaning I told you. Now the chanting learnings we have to do. देखते हैं फटाफट. ओम उतो अस्य बंधुकृत ओम उतो अस्य बंधुकृत उतो असिनुजामि कृत उतो असिनुजामि कृत उतो कृत्या कृतः उतो कृत्या कृतः प्रजां नडम इव प्रजां नडम इव छिन्दिवार्षिकम् आच्छिन्दिवार्षिकम् उतो अस्य बन्धुकृत् उतो असिनुजामि कृत उतो कृत्या कृतः प्रजां नडमिवाच्छिन्दिवार्षिकम् उतो अस्य बन्धुकृदुतो असि नुता नुजामि कृत उतो कृत्या कृतः प्रजां नडमिवाच्छिन्दिवार्षिकम्. Second, ब्राह्मणेन पर्युक्तासि ब्राह्मणेन पर्युक्तासि कण्वेन नार्षदेन कण्वेन नार्षदेन सेने वैशित्तिषीमति सेने वैशित्तिषीमति न तत्र भयमस्ति न तत्र भयमस्ति यत्र प्राप्नोष्योषधे यत्र प्राप्नोष्योषधे ब्राह्मणेन पर्युक्तासि कण्वेन नार्षदेन सेने वैशिष्ठसीमति न तत्र भयमस्ति यत्र प्राप्नोष्योषधे ब्राह्मणेन परिउक्तासि कण्वेन नार्षदेन सेने वैशित्वसीमति न तत्र भयमस्ति यत्र प्राप्नोष्योषधे. तोड़ अग्रमेष्योषधीनाम् अग्रमेष्योषधीनां ज्योतिषेवाभिदीपयन्
ज्योतिषेवाभिदीपयन् उत त्रातासि पाकस्य उत त्रातासि पाकस्य अतो हन्तासि रक्षसः अतो हन्तासि रक्षसः अग्रमेष्योषधीनां ज्योतिषेवाभिदीपयन् उत त्रातासि पाकस्य अतो हन्तासि रक्षसः अग्रमेषि ओषधीनां ज्योतिषेवाभिदीपयन् उत त्रातासि पाकस्य अतो हन्तासि रक्षसः फोर्थ यददो देवा अनुरां यददो देवा अनुरासुर असुरो यददो देवा असुरां यददो देवा असुरान् त्वयाग्रे निर्वकुर्वत त्वयाग्रे निरकुर्वत ततस्त्वम् अध्योषधे ततस्त्वमध्योषधे अपामार्गो अजायथाः अपामार्गो अजायदाः यददो देवा असुरां त्वयाग्रे निरकुर्वत ततस्त्वमध्योषधे अपामार्गो अजायधाः यददो देवा असुरान् त्वयाग्रे निरकुर्वत ततस्त्वमध्योषधे अपामार्गो अजायधाः फिफ्थ मंत्र विभिन्दति शतशाखा विभिन्दति शतशाखा विभिन्दन्नामते पिता विभिन्दन्नामते पिता प्रत्यग्विभिन्दित्वं तं प्रत्यग्विभिन्दित्वं तं यो अस्मान् अभिधासति यो अस्मान् अभिधासति विविन्दति शतशाखा विविन्दन्नाम ते पिता प्रत्यग्विभिन्दित्वं तं यो अस्मान् अभिधासति विविन्दति शतशाखा विविन्दन्नाम ते पिता प्रत्यग्विभिन्दित्वं तं यो अस्मान् अभिधासति सिक्स्थ मंत्र असद्भूम्याः समभवद असद्भूम्याः समभवद तद्याम् एति महद्व्यचः तद्यामेति महद्व्यचः तद्वै ततो विधूपायत तद्वै ततो विधूपायत प्रत्यङ्कर्तारमृच्छतो प्रत्यङ्कर्तारमृच्छतो असद्भूम्याः समभवत तदाम्येति महद्व्यचः तद्वै ततो विधूपायत प्रत्यङ्कर्तारमृच्छतो असद्भूम्याः समभवत तद्यामेति महद्व्यचः तद्वै ततो विधूपायत प्रत्यङ्कर्तारमृच्छतो सेवन्थ मंत्र प्रत्यङ्हि सम्बभूविथ प्रत्यङ्हि सम्बभूविथ प्रतीचीनफलस्त्वं प्रतीचीनफलस्त्वं सर्वान्मच्चपथान् अधि सर्वान्मच्चपथाम् अधि वरीयो यावयावधं वरीयो यावयावधं प्रत्यङ्हि सम्बभूविथ प्रतीचीनफलस्त्वं सर्वान्मच्चपथानधि वरीयो यावयावधं प्रत्यङ्हि सम्बभूविथ प्रतीचीनफलस्त्वं सर्वान्मच्चपथाम् अधि वरीयो यावयावधम् एथ एंड लास्ट शतेन मा परिपाहि शतेन मा परिपाहि सहस्रेणाभिरक्षमा सहस्रेणाभिरक्षमा इन्द्रस्ते वीरुधां पद इन्द्रस्ते वीरुधां पद उग्र ओं मा नमाददत् उग्र ओं मा समाददत् उग्र ओं मा नमाददत् शतेन मा परिपाहि सहस्रेणाभिरक्षमा इन्द्रस्ते वीरुधां पद उग्र ओं मा नमाददत् शतेन मा परिपाहि सहस्रेणाभिरक्षमा इन्द्रस्ते वीरुधां पद उग्र ओं मानम् आददत् ओम शांति शांति शांति. May these mantras be chanted more times to invoke the grace. Let us be safe. है ना? Listen, 100 ways, 1,000 ways. Find all upaya and protect me from these abhichara. Isn't it? Like when we go to the doctor with whatever problem, don't we tell him, hey, doctor साहब कुछ भी करो, कैसे भी करो, but ये बीमारी से रक्षा करो. है ना? ऑपरेशन करना है, एम्पुटेशन करना है, इंजेक्शन देना है, And anything to be done, do it, but save. You know, if any other special doctors are there for this, please call them. I will pay that visiting fees to the doctor, isn't it? Or tell me which hospital to admit where the treatment is pakka guarantee. How we ask the doctor. Here also to this Apamarga Devata, Vanaspati Devata, we are asking, please, please, please protect. एक बार पढ़ता हूं मैं. ओम उतो अस्य बंधुकृत उतो असिनुजामि कृत उतो कृत्या कृतः प्रजां नडमिवाच्छिन्दिवार्षिकम् ब्राह्मणेन पर्युक्तासि कण्वेन नार्षदेन सेने वै पिशीमति न तत्र भयमस्ति यत्र प्राप्नोष्यौषधे अग्रमेष्यौषधीनां ज्योतिषेवा विदीपयन् उत त्रातासि पाकस्यातो हन्तासि रक्षसः यदतो देवासुरां त्वयाग्रे निरकुर्वत ततस्त्वमध्योषधेपा मार्गो अजायताः विविन्दति शतचाका विविन्दन्नाम ते पिता प्रत्यग् विभिन्दित्वं तं यो अस्मानभिधासते असद्भूम्याः समभवत् तद्यामेति महद्व्यचः तद्वै ततो विदुपायत् प्रत्यङ्कर्तारमृच्छतो प्रत्यङ् हि सम्बभूवित प्रतीचीनफलस्त्वं सर्वान् मच्चवताम् अधिवरीयो यावयावधम् शतेन मा परिपाहि सहस्रेणाभिरक्षमा इन्द्रस्ते वीरुदां पत उग्र ओङ्मा नमो ओङ्मानमाददत् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. In this, tomorrow we'll chant 5-6 times. Then all the three mantras ek bar. Then we take up the other new suktams. And just everything every time may not be liking to our minds. Good things we have to train our mind to like. Chanting Veda mantras for Sviya Rakshana, good thing only. So create that liking. Done. The last but one sadhana today is again Dhyanam, Mantra Purvaka Dhyanam, Rishi Smaranatmaka Mantra Purvaka Dhyanam. Every of the Devata Rishis we are asking, Vidmahe, we know you, you are Sarvashaktiman, Parameshwara, Paramatma, when we worship you, you will bless us. Dhimahi, thus having worshipped you, now we are in the meditational mode, meditating on you. Prachodayat, we are asking you to do our prachodana. May we be inspired every moment to walk on the moksha marga, not anything else. Okay. Today's rishis, one of the famous rishis, it is Shandilya Rishi. सुना होगा आपने शांडिल्य ऋषि. Okay. How about this Shandilya Rishi? Uh, his earlier mother and father, all of them are not mentioned in any of the Purana Itihasa Smritis. But his name is mentioned. He has some Guru Parampara, but from him only the Shandilya Gotra started. One thing is this about Shandilya Rishi. Second is, he is most famous for two things. One is Shandilya Vidya, second is the Shandilya Bhakti Sutras. Okay. In that, the Shandilya Rishi, in the Shukla Yajurveda, in the Sama Veda, he has got what do you call that? His presence. Okay. Interesting thing is what? What is that Shandilya Rishi's relation with the Vedas? He is related to Samaveda. In Samaveda, he is related to Chandogya Upanishad, which we are studying. In Chandogya Upanishad, third adhyaya, Shandilya Rishi comes. जिनका आज हम स्मरण कर रहे हैं शांडिल्य ऋषि is in our own presently studied Upanishad. The Vidya given by him is famous for calling as Shandilya Vidya. In that Shandilya Vidya, third chapter alone of this Chandogya Upanishad, the most important Vedantic quotation comes, which is revealed to this Rishi. Like we are seeing, one Rishi got Gananam Tva, Another Rishi, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. Another Rishi was the one whose mantra is taken as the first mantra of the Rig Veda. We are remembering the Rishis, the Dirga Tamasa Rishi, the Grutsamada Rishi, all the Shunashepa Rishi. These Rishis are new to us. Madhuchanda Rishi, last 4 5 days. Shandilya Rishi is great. He is also. What is the mantra which is so famous, revealed through him, which we quote so often? शंकर भगवान भी कोट करते भाष्य में सर्वम खलु इदम ब्रह्म. You have heard this mantra? Sarvam khalu idam brahma. That is revealed to Shandilya. In the Shandilya Vidya, third chapter of Chandogya. We are going to study. Sarvam khalu idam brahma tat jalan iti shanta upasita. This is the mantra, famous. So Sarvam khalu idam brahma. Everything is Brahman only. And this Jagat Tat Jalani. Tat means Brahma. Ja means born from. La means Laya. Ani means it stays in Brahman only when it stays. In that way, Bhagavan Adi Shankara gives a very profound bhashya to this mantra. Tat Jalani iti. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma Tat Jalani iti. Tat Jalani iti. Tat Ja. Ja means Janma. La means Laya. Ana means staying in that Paramatma only when it is there. What? The whole Jagat. So ये सारा जगत ब्रह्म ही है, ब्रह्म से है, ब्रह्म ही जाएगा. That's the meaning. Then this great Shandilya Rishi, second credit is like Sri Naradji, Narada Bhakti Sutra. We have Shandilya Bhakti Sutras also, 100 of them. There the little Vedanta Para Bhakti Sutras are there. It starts with Sa Paranu Shaktirishware. Sorry, Sa Paranuraktiri In the Ishvara, Para Anurakti is called as Bhakti. In this way, sutras are there. Para Bhakti in Paramatma. So, uniqueness of Shandilya Rishis is a Maha Brahmagnani revealed Upanishads to him. He is also the Maha Bhakta that he has given the Bhakti Sutras. Okay? In this Bhakti Sutra, Bhakti Swarupa, Bhakti Sadhana, Bhakti Phala, then the Jnana Bhakti Sambandha, all of that, in 100 sutras, he has revealed to us. Right? And there is an Upanishad also named Shandilya in those 108 Upanishads. Along with his contribution in Chandogya, an Upanishad is there on his name, Shandilya Upanishad. Peculiarly in the Shandilya Upanishad, though the Brahma Vidya is told before that, the Yoga sadhanas of Yama, Niyama, Dhyana, all of them are also told. Therefore, Shandilya Rishi is Vedanta Jnani, Bhakta and the Yogi also. Shandilya Smriti also is there, in which Varnashrama Dharma, Grahastha Dharma, Achara Dharma, all of them are there. There is another Grantha, Shandilya Dharma Sutra. So Shandilya Dharma Sutra, Shandilya Smriti, Shandilya Upanishad, Shandilya Bhakti Sutras, and also in that Chandogya Upanishad, the Shandilya Vidya. So many things he has given us. So in that Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, Tajjalaniti, Manomaya, Prana Shariraha, Bharupaha, Satya Sankalpaha. In that way, how to meditate on Brahman, he teaches to us there. Okay, this is how this Shandilya Maharshi, everything is Brahman, that Brahman is Atman. For that, Bhakti also is helpful. Bhakti and Jnana are not contradictory. Have that Prema in Bhagwan, he blesses, definitely you get the moksha. Have the Chitta Shuddhi done through the Upasana, then become Brahma Jignasu, know the Brahman and get realized. In this way, Advaita Vedanta, Bhakti Sampradaya, Yoga and Dharma Shastra, all are the ones given by this our great Shandilya Rishi. So Chandogya Upanishad, Bhakti Sutras, Shandilya Upanishad, Shandilya Smriti, all of them are his contribution to us. Okay. So Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma Tad Jalaniti Shanta Upasita Atha Khalu Kratumaya Purushaha Yata Kratu Asmin Loke Purusho Bhavati Tata Pretya Bhavati Sakratum Kurvita. All these mantras are revealed. The meaning we saw. So then lot of Bhashya by Shankara etc. is there. For that, Shanta Upasita, Raga, Dvesha, Ahankara, Mamakara, Rahita, Upasana you do of the Lord, then by his blessings get Brahma Jnana and get Mukti. That is how our Shandilya Rishiji guides us. Okay. In this way, Manomaya, Prana Sharira, Bharupa, Satyadangalpa, Akashatma, Sarvakarma, Sarvakama, Sarvagandha, Sarvarasa, Sarvam Idam Abhyattaha, Avakyanadaraha, Avaki Anadara. This we are going to study about Brahman, how to contemplate. Okay? In this way, so many things are there given to us by our this great Shandilya Rishi. Hmm. In your own Hridaya, you have to meditate on the Atman. That guidance also gives to us in Shandilya Vidya. Okay. Mhm. Then about Shandilya Maharshi, Kashyapa Vamsha Gotra, somebody say, then Vedadhyana, Yajnayaga, Dhyana, Brahma Vichara, all of that he used to do for his Shishyas in his ashrama. Then from him, the Shandilya Gotra itself has come up. Some of the Puranas, his names definitely come. Okay. Okay. Kashyapa Maharshi, then Avatsara Maharshi, then Asita Maharshi, then Shandilya Maharshi. That is how some places his parampara is told. So they're all Shandilya Gotra people are the Vedadhyapakas, Yajnakartas, Upanishad Panditas, and then perfect in the Bhakti also. In this way, Brahmadeva, Marichi, Kashyapa Maharshi, Avatsara Rishi, Asita Rishi, Shandilya Rishi, and his Gotra. That is how his parampara. And beautiful sutras, kabhi hum padhenge, Bhakti Sutra of Shandilya ji. And also we will anyway study in this Chandogya. This is a Shandilya Vidya. So the mantra is therefore what for Shandilya Rishi? Uh, ज्ञान भक्ति आचार्याय विद्महे ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो शांडिल्य महर्षि प्रचोदयात्. Because ज्ञान के भी भक्ति के भी आचार्य. Let us chant. Om Shri Shandilya Maharshaya Namaha. Dhyayami Avahayami Stapayami Pujayami Samasta Chhatrachamaradi Arpanam Karomi Shaktiopchara Bhaktiopchara Devopracharan Samarpayami Mantrena Stotradina Japadina Toshayami. Om Shri Shandilya Brahmarshaya Namaha. Namaskaromi Tava Charanau Sharanagatoosmi Mam Raksha Paramatmanubhavena Muktim अस्मिन् क्षणे एव प्रदेहि बाह्याभ्यत्र शत्रुर्मूलनं कुरु ममापि सनातनधर्मस्यापि भारतवर्षस्यापि सनातनधर्मस्य भारतवर्षस्य विश्वव्याप्तिं कुरु इति प्रार्थयामि. ॐ ज्ञानभक्त्याचार्याय विद्महे ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नः शाण्डिल्यमहर्षिः प्रचोदयात्. 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 ॐ ज्ञानभक्त्याचार्याय विद्महे ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नः शाण्डिल्य महर्षि प्रचोदयात्। ॐ ज्ञानभक्त्याचार्याय विद्महे ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नः शाण्डिल्य महर्षि प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शाण्डिल्य ब्रह्मर्षि नमस्करोमि तव चरणौ शरणागतो प्रार्थया मम रक्षणं कुरु आत्मानुभवं प्रदेहि भारतवर्षस्यापि रक्षणम्। ओम शांडिल्य महर्षे नमः। 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 Okay, we have done that also. So the last sadhana, only for 2 minutes, is our common sense thought. क्या है ना कि फॉर लिविंग ए स्मूथ आउटर लाइफ, साफ सुथरा जीवन, सीधा साधा, एंड फॉर हैविंग सम अर्थ काम संबंधी लक्ष्य इन आवर लाइफ आउटर and to achieve it when we try to achieve, and also for our adhyatmika understandings and decisions, sadhanas, consistent and reaching the goal. In all these three cases, सादा सीधा जीवन जीने के टाइम, बाहर के लक्ष्य बनाकर जीने उनको पाने की कोशिश के टाइम, inner spiritual goals when you have, we try to reach. In all those cases, remember, always remember throughout life, our prarabdhas will be obstructing. Our ajnanas will be obstructing. Our samskaras will be creating impediments. Worst of them is our habits. When we said prarabdha, in that outer world of people also are included. You can never avoid. Be prepared in the mind. Then what? Yet, according to our own convictions and maturities, let us be committed in doing our sadhanas which are in our hands as best as possible. Our effort can be in trying to be more and more deep and intense in doing our sadhanas. In that way, with my knowledge, whatever I know, I try to do the sadhanas. Same time, I will negotiate through all the first said prarabdhas, samskaras, ajnanas, etc. Thus, strike the balance between these two. Because of the difficulties, don't say I cannot do the sadhana. When you are doing sadhana, expectation is good, but not sure that the path is red carpeted. No, anything can come. Third thing is important after these two is what? In this way, अपने आप पे जो साधना करते रहो, प्रारब्ध को झेलते रहोगे, when the result has to come, it will come in its time. Have infinite patience. You know, in the world, like in Gita, it is said, in this world, the karma phala comes quickly. 4th chapter में कहते हैं. That is why people are attached to the karma. वो habit हमको होकर sadhana karma phala also. I should get immediately that thing comes into our mind. But sadhana phala is slow and steady. Those who don't understand it, they get jaldbazi mein away from this spiritual sadhana totally. Kshipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Because the siddhis, successes of karma are so vividly, quickly seen in the world, online order कर दिया आ जाता. उसी तरह little japa I have done, I say my mind has to be concentrated. Little upasana I do, I say भगवान should become प्रत्यक्ष. एक दो दिन उपनिषद क्लास में आए and we say ब्रह्म विद्या should be understood. ऐसा नहीं होता. It comes after lots of effort, a long time life. Therefore, we are talking about patience while waiting for the results. Then from our side, vigorous, intense, deep sadhanas. Third, while these two are happening, the first one called as beware about so many prarabdhas, samskaras, ajnanas or habits. They keep on poking. इसमें एक मजेदार बात क्या है ना, when the intensity of these things are less, means relatively we are free, that time do more sadhana. है ना, सब जब ठीक ठाक है तो इन्वेस्ट दैट इन योर साधना. एंड व्हाट इज साधना? आत्मनिष्ठालोनी साधना, आत्मनिष्ठा प्रयत्नालोनी साधना. फॉर दैट एनीथिंग यू डेवलप साक्षी भाव, यू डेवलप दृष्टा भाव, कुछ भी करो उसके द्वारा अहम ब्रह्मास्मि में निष्ठा होना है, वही साधना. So this is how the three things today we felt like hints are given. Contemplate further. Thank you. Om 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 Purnamadaha Shruti Matre Namaha. So these things obstruct in such a way that life is not smooth. Relations are not smooth. Professional successes we may not get. Goals set we can't achieve. ये सब के कारण. Yet we have to be on our toes to do what is in our hands. Result when जब आएगा, हमको तो बाहर का तो रिजल्ट की अपेक्षा ही नहीं, इवन अंदर के रिजल्ट का भी. अंतःकरण शुद्धि, एकाग्रता प्राप्ति, जिज्ञासा टू नो ब्रह्मन, रिमेम्बरिंग ऑल उपनिषदिक मंत्रास, contemplating on them 24 घंटे. These are all your and my desires, ambitions. Positive, noble they are. They should be there. Think about it. See you tomorrow.